Here's your Jazel Auto News update for June 28th.
And our first story today is Volvo is now the latest automaker to adopt Tesla's NACS charging port and get access to the supercharger network. Looks like they're going to be starting to add that new port to their models starting in 2025.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting one of these stories a week, and it's good news when you already have them at like one of the best fast chargers in the industry. And it's kind of nice to see everyone adopting it and being able to, be able to use it.
And there is news that Aston Martin is partnering up with Lucid, the EV manufacturer, to make some upcoming vehicles, including an SUV and some new sports cars.
Now, do you think this is a better idea than manufacturers creating their own EV departments? Do you think that maybe they can feed off of the kind of knowledge and success of these other companies? Like, what do you think?
I think that's definitely a smart idea, especially for a smaller automaker like Aston Martin. I mean, they've kind of been doing that for many years with even their gasoline-powered vehicles. You know, they've bought engines from Mercedes-Benz, and for a while they had Ford engines. They may do some modifications themselves, but I think, letting the kind of bigger experts in that, in this case Lucid, who's been winning lots of awards with their electric vehicles. I think that's a great idea. And there is news that the Chevy Silverado EV will actually be about $10,000 more than they initially said, which kind of goes in line with the recent price increases on other electric trucks like the F-150 Lightning and the Rivian R1T.
Yeah, it looks like the pricing still isn't too bad, all things considered, but I feel like it's just, it's been the same for a lot of car companies. They're going to have to increase the price of their EVs for some reason or another, probably because of the lack of availability of parts, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them are just citing inflation generally right now. And the French sports car manufacturer Alpine has announced that they will be heading to the US starting in 2027, probably starting off with some midsize and large crossovers, but maybe eventually we might get some of those electric sports cars that they're going to be coming out with.
It'll be nice to have a European sports car brand, or EV brand, in the U.S. and just not just have Tesla, Ford, and all of our existing companies. It's nice to see a new European company coming into the American market, hopefully.
Yeah, and Renault hasn't sold vehicles here for quite some time, so be interesting.
Yeah, and that Alpine that they actually show in the article is gorgeous.
And the next Rivian model has been announced by the company, the R2, which is going to be a compact SUV. Targeted to launch in 2026 with a starting price of around $40,000.
Yeah, $40,000 for a compact SUV is really good, and it's an EV. Let's just hope Rivian can make enough of them.
And the 2024 Nissan Z Nismo has been teased in a new video released by Nissan with some upgraded, body kit, better tires, upgraded suspension, and possibly some more horsepower as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of similar to like the 350Z and things like that, right? Like that's kind of the stepping stone, or it's kind of the step up, I would say. It's just nice to have another bridging point between, standard Nissan cars and the GTR, to have something that's a little bit more affordable for the rest of us. So I'm down to see that there's another one coming.
Yeah, I'm sure the pricing won't be probably nearly as high. I think they're saying probably in the high 50s to start, which is still quite a bit less than GTR.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Ram has shown the new Rampage compact pickup truck for Brazil, but there are reports that looks like we might be getting the truck as well, kind of a competitor to the Maverick and the Hyundai Santa Cruz, much smaller than the current 1500.
Yeah, it's nice to see something a little bit more compact from Ram. Usually Ram has larger trucks, and I just think it's a little redundant in naming, calling it a Ram Rampage. I don't know. That's just me, the marketing side of me. But it's nice to see something smaller, something a little bit more competitive with the Maverick, for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click on the link down below in the description if you'd like to see what Jazel can do for you. We can get you started with a free demo. And if you want to see more from us, make sure you click on the subscribe button and check out the rest of the channel and see what we've got coming soon. Have a great rest of the day.